What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to the video. Today, I'm doing my 2024 NASCAR predictions. I have 30 predictions for the 2024 season with the combination of the Cup, the Xfinity Series, and the Truck Series. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Prediction number 1. Kyle Larson will win at least 5 NASCAR Cup Series races in 2024. Look, Kyle Larson had a really strong year in 2023 where he won 4 races, but let's be realistic. Kyle Larson probably should have had more wins than 4 in 2023. Luckily for him, I think that 5 team is going to be stronger, and I think he'll be the guy to beat in 2024. Prediction number 2. William Byron will win at least 4 NASCAR Cup Series races in 2024. William Byron's had a really good year in 2023, winning 6 races. And while I don't think he's going to win as many races as he did in 2023, I think this number 24 team is going to be strong. That's why I have him winning at least 4 races in the 2024 season. Prediction number 3. Chase Elliott will make the Final 4. This is probably a bold prediction considering Chase Elliott did not make the playoffs, but I think Chase Elliott is going to be one of the guys to beat. He had a lot of speed even when he was coming back from that injury, and I expect the 9 team to really have a big resurging year in 2024. I think he will make the Final 4 in 2024. Prediction number 4. Mark Truex Jr. will fail to make the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. This is another bold prediction considering Mark Truex Jr. had a pretty solid year in 2023. But I look at the end of the year. Mark Truex Jr. I don't think, scored a single top 5 finish in the last 11 races and didn't really have a lot of good races in the playoffs. And I think that bad mojo momentum is going to carry to the end of the season. So therefore, unfortunately, I think that's why Mark Truex Jr. will not make the postseason. Prediction number 5. Kyle Busch will win only 1 points-paying NASCAR Cup Series race in 2024. I think RSR is going to struggle a little bit. I know they've been doing a little bit of reshuffling over the last couple of weeks. They announced, I think, back in November or December. They made some executive changes. But I think Kyle Busch is only going to win 1 points-paying Cup Series race because of that. Because in the second half of 2023, Kyle Busch struggled quite a bit. But I'm not saying he may win more races, but I think he's only going to win 1 points-paying race in 2024 in the Cup Series. Prediction number 6. Junior Motorsports will announce a Cup run for 2025. Junior Motorsports has been in the rumblings and has been in conversations about maybe making a jump up to the NASCAR Cup Series for the last couple of years, but they've been held back by the charter system. I think a reason they'll jump up because I think more charters are going to get announced with a new charter agreement that I think will get announced here in the not-so-distant future, and I think that will prompt Junior Motorsports to make the jump up the Cup in the year 2025. I think it'll be part-time or maybe on a full-time basis. Prediction number 7. Shane Van Gisbergen will win 3 NASCAR races in 2024. I think he's going to win the Chicago Street Course race in the NASCAR Cup Series, and I think he's going to win 2 NASCAR Xfinity Series races in 2024. Both those wins, I have him going on road courses. He's going to be joining College Racing, which has a really solid road course program, and I think that will lead SVG to getting a few wins, and I think he'll be an outside championship contender in Xfinity. I think he'll be pretty good in Cup in the select race he runs in 2024. Prediction number 8. Eric Jones will make the playoffs in the Cup Series in 2024. This year, Legacy is going to be getting major support and backing from Toyota, and with Eric Jones having that backing and support from Toyota, I think that will lead him to making the postseason. Eric Jones also gets the best out of equipment. We know how strong the equipment I think will be for Legacy this upcoming year. I think that will lead Eric Jones to making the playoffs, and he might be able to get a win in 2024. Prediction number 9. Corey Heim will win at least 4 Truck Series races in 2024. Corey Heim had a really good year in trucks in 2023, winning 3 races, and probably should have won the championship last season. I think that Corey Heim is going to win a lot more races. I think at least 4. Would not surprise he gets 7 or 8 by the end of the year. He's going to be, I think, the guy to beat for the championship. If you're going to win the title, you're going to have to go through Corey Heim. Prediction number 10. Hailie Deegan will make her NASCAR Cup Series debut at some point in 2024. This is a bold prediction, but I think Ford is really high on her. They really like her a lot. I think she'll make her start probably near the end of the season. Whether it is with Rick Ware Racing or that Stage 60 car is to be determined, but I think she for sure will make her Cup debut. And I think she'll only make 1 start this year, but I think she makes her Cup Series debut in 2024. Prediction number 11. Kyle Busch will win at least 2 Truck Series races in 2024. Kyle Busch is going to make a select couple starts with Spire Motorsports, probably 5 Truck Series starts in 2024. And basically, Spire Motorsports is acquiring the KBM equipment, which we know that equipment is strong. So therefore, I think that will lead Kyle Busch to getting a few wins at least in the Truck Series in 2024. Prediction number 12. Bubba Wallace will win 2 Cup Series races in 2024. Bubba Wallace had a really strong ending to the 2023 season. He had a lot of pace and speed, especially in the second half. He was also more consistent in 2023 than 2022. I think this will lead Bubba Wallace having a multi-win year. I think he's going to sweep Kansas. I think that 23 team is going to be one of the organizations to beat. Prediction number 13. AJ Allmendinger is going to win at least 4 NASCAR Xfinity Series races in 2024. But let's be realistic, I think it's probably going to be more. AJ Allmendinger is returning to the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2024 on a full-time basis in the number 16 car. And I think that number 16 car is going to be really competitive and really strong, especially on the road courses, but probably also on the ovals as well. Nonetheless, I think it's going to be a really good year for AJ Allmendinger. Prediction number 14. Chandler Smith will also win at least 4 NASCAR Xfinity Series races in 2024. Chandler Smith is going to be driving the number 81 car for Joe Gibbs Racing in the Xfinity Series in 2024, and I think that will lead him to winning a lot of races. He's going to be working with Jeff Mendering, who worked with Sammy Smith last year. I think that number 81 car is going to be one of the contenders and major threats for the title. I think Chandler Smith has a breakout year in Xfinity in 2024. Prediction number 15. Sheldon Creed will win 2 NASCAR Xfinity Series races in 2024. Sheldon Creed, really good driver in my opinion, but has struggled the last couple years, or kind of struggled, has had a hit or miss last couple years in Xfinity. I think this will be his big year. I think he's going to win a couple races. He's not going to be a massive championship threat or contender, but I think that number 18 team is going to be a team that really is good in 2024, leading Sheldon Creed to getting a few victories. Prediction number 16. Eric Almirola will win 2 to 3 NASCAR Xfinity Series races in 2024. Eric Almirola is going to be joining Joe Gibbs Racing for a majority of the year in the number 20 car, though the number of races has not been selected on how many he is going to run. But I think Eric Almirola is going to have a pretty good season in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and I think with how good he was in Xfinity last year in the select race he ran, I think he will at least get a few victories in Xfinity in 2024. Prediction number 17. Stewart-Haas Racing fails to make the NASCAR playoffs. I don't think any car will make the playoffs in the NASCAR Cup Series. Look, Stewart-Haas Racing does not have Kevin Harvick anymore, and with Kevin Harvick not propping up that equipment anymore, I think SHR is going to flounder. I think the best chance is going to come from Josh Berry or Ryan Preece this season, and maybe Chase Briscoe too. But other than that, I think SHR is going to have a down year. I know they're kind of wanting to put a lot of doubters out of the way, but I just don't think SHR right now has the capabilities to contend. Prediction number 18. Mark Truex Jr. announces retirement from the NASCAR Cup Series. I think this is going to be Mark Truex Jr.'s final season. He's been kind of teasing retirement. There's a lot of talk he was going to retire at the end of 2023, but after a good season in 23, he decided to come back. I think with him not making the playoffs, and that's I predict, I think that will lead Mark Truex Jr. to announcing retirement. I just right now don't think Mark Truex Jr., I think it's kind of year-by-year basis at this point. I think 2024 is going to be his last NASCAR Cup Series season. Prediction number 19. Brad Keselowski will win 2 NASCAR Cup Series races in 2024. Look, I think that Brad Keselowski is going to have a pretty big resurging year. He had a really solid year in 2023, having very similar stats to what he had his last year at Team Penske, and came close to winning a few races. So therefore, I think that will lead to Brad Keselowski having a great year and getting multiple victories. Prediction number 20. Ty Dillon will make the Truck Series playoffs in 2024. Ty Dillon is going to be going full-time with Racklebar Racing. I think Ty Dillon makes it. He's got a lot of veteran experience. He was really good in the Truck Series the last time he ran there full-time. Hasn't made a Truck Series start since like 2017 or 2018, but I think with the experience he has from Cup, I think it will carry down to the Truck Series, and I think that will lead him to having a good year with Rackley and making the Truck Series playoffs. Prediction number 21. NASCAR will announce a return to a couple tracks in 2024. The first track they're going to go back to is Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. They nearly went there in 2024 for this season, and I think they'll announce that track for 2025. But also, I think Rockingham is going to make a return in 2025 as well. Rockingham is making a massive and huge push to make a return to the NASCAR schedule, and I think that track is also going to come back in 2025. So I think 2 tracks will be added in the 2025 season. Prediction number 22. Ross Chastain will win at least 3 NASCAR Cup Series races in 2024. I expect this to be a really strong year for Ross Chastain. He had a really good year in 2023 for the most part, but 2024 I think is going to be a big year for this number 1 team. They're getting Busch Beer in 2024. They have a lot of momentum after winning the final race at Phoenix in November. I think this will lead Ross Chastain having a really strong year in 2024. Prediction number 23. Zane Smith will finish highest in points at Spire Motorsports. I think Zane Smith is going to be the best driver at Spire Motorsports in 2024. A big reason for that is because they are going to be having a massive work with Trackhouse Racing. Obviously, Zane is under contract with Trackhouse Racing starting this season. And with him getting a Trackhouse engineer, though Spire will be making the equipment, I think Zane Smith is also a very good driver as well. And I think that will lead Zane Smith to having a big year in 2024. Prediction number 24. Honda will be announced as a new manufacturer starting for 2026 or 27. Honda has been in talks and conversations over the last few seasons about maybe making a return, and there's a lot of chatter that Honda could leave IndyCar at the end of 2026. And in recent months, they have said that they may come to NASCAR. They also get focused on Formula One, but I think NASCAR will finally get a new manufacturer for the first time in over 20 years. Prediction number 25. Kyle Larson will complete the double. Kyle Larson, of course, will run the Indy 500 and the Coke 600 on the same day. He's the first driver attempting it since Kurt Busch back in 2014. And I believe he's trying to become the first driver to complete it since either Tony Stewart or John Andretti. I think Kyle Larson's going to do it. I think he's going to finish in contention for the win the Indy 500, and I think he also will win the Coke 600 as well. I think it's going to be a big opportunity for Kyle Larson in 2024. Prediction number 26. Denny Hamlin will win 2 NASCAR Cup Series races in 2024. I think Denny Hamlin, even with the shoulder surgery, will still have a very solid season. I think it's going to take a little time because he's still going to be recovering from that. I think it could hurt Denny Hamlin's performance just a little bit, but I do expect the 11 team to still be pretty strong despite the shoulder surgery, and Denny Hamlin wins a couple races in 2024. Prediction number 27. Alex Bowman will make the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. I think Alex Bowman is going to have a big return year in 2024. I think it's going to be a big resurgence. I don't think he's going to be a championship contender, but I think Alex Bowman will get 1 win in 2024, and this team will be a lot more confident and better in the 2024 season. Prediction number 28. Christian Eckes will win at least 3 Truck Series races in 2024. Christian Eckes will be at McIntyre-Hilgeman Racing, and remember, McIntyre-Hilgeman is getting a lot of the GMS racing equipment for 2024. Christian also won 4 Truck Series races last season. I think this will lead to him getting a few victories for sure in the 2024 NASCAR Truck Series season. Prediction number 29. Riley Herbst will win at least 2 Xfinity Series races in 2024. I think Riley Herbst is going to have another really strong year. He had a great ending to 2023, and it built up a lot of confidence for him going into this upcoming season. So therefore, I think Riley Herbst will have a strong and a really good season, and I think he'll be an outside championship threat in 2024 in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And the 30th final prediction is the Daytona 500 prediction. Now, if you've seen my channel quite a bit, you already probably know who I'm picking to win. But the driver who I'm picking to win the Daytona 500 for 2025 is Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch nearly won the Daytona 500 in 2023. He had a chance to win it multiple other seasons, and I think he's led the most laps in the Daytona 500 for a driver that has not won the Daytona 500 up to this point. I know he's running out of time and opportunities to get it done, but I think 2024 will be the year that Kyle Busch finally wins the Daytona 500. So, those are my 2024 NASCAR predictions. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, that's go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Sport and Patreon as well. Links in the description below for that, and comment your thoughts below and your predictions below for 2024. What are your 2024 predictions? Let me your thoughts in the comments below. There could be a second video dropping on the channel later today. It might be 10 drivers who I think could break out in regardless of whatever series they're in 2024. There's also a Haley Deegan video likely dropping on the channel this week as well. And there's also going to be playoff predictions dropping on tomorrow as well. Got a lot of great content dropping on the channel that I cannot wait for you guys to check out. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.